sun's rising slow, paint skies with gold. Coffee in hand, the stories unfold. This ain't just a show, it's where hearts align. A place to unwind, where peace we find. Cannabis drifts on the morning breeze, bringing calm to the mind, setting souls at ease. Together we gather, no need to pretend. The Cove's where the day and good vibes begin. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. Some come to laugh, some come to share. Every story told shows someone's care. We lift each other, hand in hand. Through life's storms, together we stand. The circle's wide, there's room for all. No judgment here, just love's gentle call. Every morning's a chance to reset, renew, to breathe, to heal, and see life through. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. It's where hearts connect.
Hearts connect.
Where hope is planted and love takes effect.
Love takes effect.
A sacred space where kindness flows.
Kindness flows.
And every soul finds a place to grow.
Let's grow.
Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. The morning's here with skies so clear. A new beginning, no room for fear. Coffee steams and the breeze rolls in. In this space, let our joy begin. Cannabis flows like a sweet refrain, easing our hearts, soothing our strain. We rise together, no soul alone. In the Cove where peace has grown. Lifted by the light, we rise and shine. Shine on, shine bright. A brand new day where love's divine. With friends at your side, right here by your side. We walk this path with joy as our guide. Oh joy, let it ride. The Cove's a home where kindness lives, a place where every heart forgives. The brass calls out like a morning breeze. Harmonies drift through the swaying trees. Cannabis lifts us smooth as the sea, setting us free, just you and me. With every sip, with every laugh, we find our way on this morning's path. Lifted by the light, we rise and shine. Shine on, shine bright. A brand new day where love's divine. Ooh, is our guide. Oh joy, let it ride. Step by step, let's share this load. Light our way on this morning's road. Together we rise, hearts open wide. Peace and love with the sun as our guide.
Peace and sunshine.
Lifted by the light we rise and shine.
Shine on, shine bright.
A brand new day where love's divine.
Ooh, love's divine.
Coffee and peace with friends at your side.
Right here by your side.
Walk this path with joy as our guide. Oh joy, let it rise. So gather around, let the spirit glow. Glow, let it glow. Together we rise, together we grow.
Tide rolls in with the hush and sway. Quiet peace at the edge of day. Steam from the mug curls into the air, like thoughts that wander without a care. The sunlight peeks through the window glow. A world still gentle, soft and slow. No need to rush, no need to know. Cove-TV morning, let's start the show. Let it rise, let it breathe, let it flow like the light creeping in, soft and low. Every moment is a place to grow, just sip it slow, you're not alone. Coffee and calm and hearts that know the rhythm of dawn has its own tempo. So wherever you are, let your smile show. We begin together and that's all we need to know. A porch creaks under barefoot steps, a quiet nod, the kind that's kept. Don't need noise to feel the beat, just a rhythm that rises beneath your feet. The world might spin, but here we stay, a breath at a time, a better way. Sun's in our corner, letting us glow. Cove-TV morning, let's start the show. And if you woke up heavy today, still welcome here anyway. We don't need plans, just need to feel that even slow mornings can help you heal. So take that puff or close your eyes. Watch how the light climbs in the sky. You got time, let the worries go. Cove-TV morning, let's start the show. Let it rise, let it breathe, let it flow like the light creeping in, soft and low. Every moment is a place to grow, just sip it slow, you're not alone. Coffee and calm and hearts that know the rhythm of dawn has its own tempo. So let your smile show. We begin together, and that's all we need to know. Yeah, good morning, folks. Let's start the show.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button!
Good Monday morning, everybody. How is everybody's morning going so far? I hope everybody's off to a dope-ass start to their week. Cheers, cheers, everybody. Good morning. 5:56. It's ridiculous. It's crazy, crazy. Good morning, Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday morning. Good morning, Crystal. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Deb. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Bree. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday. Good morning, Kay. How are you, dear? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday morning. Good morning, Vern. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Can you put the comment, just the word only? Just put the word only in and send it. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Brittany. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Gary. How are you, brother? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. What up, Box Man? How are you this morning, man? I hope you're having a good morning, brother. All right. I hope everybody's having a wonderful start to their Monday. Let's wake and bake, y'all.
The sun peeks in through the open blinds, steam from the cup and peace on my mind. You roll it up with a smile so wide, and we pass the time with nothing to hide. The quiet hum of a waking tune as gentle rays drift through the room. These mornings speak in ways so true. I never want to start without you. Wake up with you, and the morning feels right. The cove's where we glow in that first morning light. Each laugh, each spark, a harmony true. This place means the world, 'cause it starts with you. We're slow and steady, there's no need to rush. The outside world don't pull on us much. The smoke curls up in the soft sunrise, and love sits warm behind tired eyes. Coffee in hand and a breeze through the screen, just the soft kind of peace that lives in between. It's not about plans or things we do, it's about feeling this high with you. Wake up with you, and the morning feels right. The cove's where we glow in that first morning light. Each laugh, each spark, a harmony true. This place means the world, 'cause it starts with you. There's a peace here that's quiet and deep, the kind you carry, the kind you keep. In coffee and laughter in the morning glow, the Cove is the home that my spirit knows. Wake up with you, and the morning feels right. The Cove's where we glow in that first morning light. Each laugh, each spark, a harmony true. This place means the world, 'cause it starts with you.
Good morning, Mama Roo. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Mom. How are you? You're having a wonderful morning. What up, Cornbread?
What up, Beans? Good morning. All right. Good morning, Amber. Hope you're off to a good morning. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Bree. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, Veronica. Good morning, Brittany. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Boxman. Good morning, Mama Rue. Good morning, Mama Beaner. I think I'm good.
All right, Vern, are you still rocking with us? Do you want to drop the word only for our Getting Stoned words? And then after Vern, it would be Gary would be our next Getting Stoned word. Or Gary, are you still rocking with us? Do you want to drop that word only in case Vern misses it? Hey, good morning, Ash. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. It's fucking Monday. Let's go. We got this day in history coming up here after 420. We'll do our morning speaker. We got some Cornbread critters to show this morning. We got chilling in the Cove at 4 this afternoon. Music Monday today. I'm excited. Toka Tunes retail tonight at 8 and Magic's Mad Movie Monday at 9. Very excited. It's going to be a dope day. How's everybody's 4th of July weekend?
It was good.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend. We were working one day yesterday and working on show stuff and
Chilled with family, fireworks, food. Does anybody want a puppy? I'm just kidding. But no, I hope everybody had a great 4th.
yeah, it's been a pretty good weekend, and back to the grind today, I think, is how that goes. Vern, Gary, do one of you want to drop the word only? I guess after Gary, it would be Boxman would be our next Getting Stoned worder. Boxman, do you want to drop the word only, just in case Vern and Gary have missed it? We're 4 minutes out. Other than that, I don't know. I'm at 556 hits on the vape cornbread.
Holy.
It's crazy.
Holy.
557.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Hey, thank you, Boxman. Does anybody have anything cool going on today for their Monday? Does anybody have any big week plans, big Monday plans, big anything plans?
I have a doctor's appointment.
Nice. Got a few things to work on for some peoples, and other than that, show stuff and hanging out and smoking and.
Yep. Pops are 4 weeks old today.
Oh shit! Yeah, they are. Dang.
Yeah, and they're everywhere.
Well, hell yeah, Brittany. That sounds like a dope day.
Yeah.
Sewing. Always something to be done, it seems like.
Sewing.
Always playing catch up. I was always playing catch up. 2 minutes out, everybody. I don't know. Other than that, it's pretty good today. It's nice out here. I feel like it's gonna be warm, but let's see what the weather says today. A high of 83, so we'll see what happens.
Oh.
Hey, good morning, Heather. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Ma. How are you? You're having a wonderful morning. 1 minute out, everybody.
No, you're not, Brittany. No, you're not.
Mom does ridiculously good sewing.
Yes.
Like, I maybe sound like I'm biased because I'm her son, but like I am. Don't get me wrong. But she does such good work. She really, really does. My quilt has been through hell and back, and this thing is I still sleep with it every night.
I had to save the kitten. Sorry, because you're not sure about these puppies.
Oh, a little fluff ball.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Meow, 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 meow. Hi. What doing? What doing up there? A lot going on, huh?
I don't think it likes the puppies. I saw it swatting at him, and I'm like,
oh. Hey, happy 420, everybody.
happy 420.
Smoke weed every day.
Cheers, cheers, everybody. Good morning, Roy. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I hope everybody's off to a wonderful start to their day. It's been pretty good so far.
Let's fucking go.
Holy shit. All right, let's find some good news network that we got going on here. All right, July 6, 2025. Baby hare, like a rabbit. Baby hare survives after farmer performs emergency C-section with a pocket knife. What? Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. A newborn baby hare survived after a farmer performed an emergency cesarean section using his pocket knife. Robert Craig had been collecting his forage crops to turn them into livestock feed when he accidentally struck a hare with his machine. Why do they always start sad? Okay, so we're gonna skip this part. But then I saw some. Okay, we're gonna skip that part. Okay, I carefully cut it open and saw the babies. I gave him a gentle swing to clear out any mucus, just like you would with newborn lambs. Okay, so dude's got experience with animals. Started rubbing their bodies to get them breathing, and sure enough, they gasped and came around. So I stopped working, got them warmed up, and called the Scottish SPCA. I was like, why is that spelled wrong? That's not ASPCA. It's just Scottish pet something or another. That's crazy, but
That is crazy. I couldn't imagine.
he weighed 80 grams. I have an idea of how much that weighs. Not for any particular reason. Damn, he weighs 9 times his birth weight now.
Oh,
Okay, well, that was a sadder story than I expected it to be, but it had a happy ending.
yeah.
Holy shit. All right, this is going to be kind of a sad one, but it's going to be a good one, too. All right, July 4th. Musician infuses dad's ashes into his guitar fretboard to be with him at future gigs. That's crazy.
What? That's a
37-year-old heavy metal guitarist Mark Wood learned to play his axe from his father, Keith, who passed away at the age of 68 from a heart attack. Wow, that's crazy. This dude in Cheshire, England, whatever. He, where the fuck did it go? I scrolled too far. Runs Sam's Guitars, who mixed the ashes with a special glue to form the inlays. It took Mark a little while before he felt emotionally ready to play the guitar, but when he did, he admitted it felt amazing. Dang, the first song he played was Stranglehold by Ted Nugent. That's dope. That's fucking awesome and sad.
Yes.
This is the Good News Network. It's what it's called. Why is it so sad still? All right, we do have this day in history coming up. We'll play a song and dive into that. Hey, what up, Nate? How are you this morning? Hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Woke up slow, no plans today. Sun creeping in through the window shade. Coffee brewing, that rich warm smell. Feels like time just stopped a spell. Blanket still wrapped around my side. Feet on the floor, eyes open wide. Take a deep breath, stretch and lean. Hit the flame, let the smoke stay clean. Sunrise and steam, that's all I need. A little bit of peace and a little bit of weed. No rush, no noise, no messages ding. Just a quiet morning, let the kettle sing. The world can wait, the light feels right. First hit, first sip, starting to ignite. Sunrise and steam, breathing in deep. This is the kind of calm I wanna keep. Couch is calling, so I sinking low. Cup in hand, moving real slow. Birds outside doing what they do, and I've got nowhere I need to move. One more hit, that easy glow. Thoughts like clouds just come and go. That mellow buzz, the caffeine high, balance perfect under a cotton sky. Sunrise and steam, that's all I need. A little bit of peace and a little bit of weed. No rush, no noise, no messages ding. Just a quiet morning, let the kettle sing. The world can wait, the light feels right. First hit, first sip, starting to ignite. Sunrise and steam, breathing in deep. This is the kind of calm I wanna keep. Sunrise and steam, still holding tight. Little bit faded, but my heart feels light. Windows open, no need to speak. Let the morning stretch another week. Sunrise and steam, I'm good right here. No alarms, no doubt, no fear. Coffee and calm, that slow routine. Waking and baking in the softest scene.
All right, everybody. So Vicki was having power problems and stuff yesterday. She's so amazing. She went and unlisted this video. It's an old video, so that way we could watch it without getting in trouble. And thank you, Vicki. That's fucking incredible. You didn't have to do that at all. We could have just listened to it, but that is to go above and beyond like that means so fucking much. That's so cool. So if you aren't following Vicki Bowers, please do. You are missing out, not just on this day in history, but an amazing ass person. Here we go.
Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for July 7th. July 7th is the 188th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 189th in leap years, with 177 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is eureka. Eureka may be an interjection to express triumph on a discovery, as in, Eureka, I have found it. Eureka may also be an adjective that means marked by sudden triumphant discovery, as in a eureka moment. Or eureka may also represent a Greek verb meaning I have found it, which also happens to be the state motto of California. Eureka is indeed from a Greek phrase that means I have found, and is traditionally an exclamation attributed to Archimedes upon discovering a method for determining the purity of gold. That said, Archimedes lived from around 287 BC to about 212 BC, So the word eureka had existed for a while before its first known use in more modern times. In 1603 as an interjection, and in 1948 as an adjective. Eureka. And with that, Joan of Arc was acquitted of heresy on July 7, 1456, some 25 years after her death when she'd been executed for heresy. Good to know that sometimes the powers that be can recognize and admit the errors of their earlier actions. The United States began its first military draft on July 7, 1863. The draft, as it's called, refers to military conscription, which is a state-mandated enlistment of people into a national service, usually men, usually for military service. It's my understanding that in the United States at this time, for instance, registration with selective service is still required for any young man. They're supposed to register with selective service within 30 days of their 18th birthday, even if they're not eligible to join the military. Here's a map of the world with our current understanding of conscription requirements by country. For the green ones, it says no armed forces. It says no enforced conscription for the countries shaded in blue. The countries shaded in purple have conscription active by law, but not everyone who's eligible for service is conscripted. The countries shaded in red currently have active conscription programs, and the ones in gray we don't know about. So the draft was enacted in the United States in 1863, which just so happens to coincide with the time around the war between the states, also known as the Civil War. And oh, I forgot to mention, the draft was enacted, but if one had the wherewithal to do so, an exemption could be purchased. You could buy your way out of military duty for $300. Now, that doesn't sound like much these days. I guess people would be buying their way out of service right and left if that were still the case. But allowing for inflation, and the inflation calculator I have only goes back to 1913, $300 in 1913 would be closer to $10,000 in today's dollars. That's a pretty big bite. On July 7, 1898, President McKinley signed the New Lands Resolution to annex Hawaii as a United States territory. Sliced bread was sold for the first time on July 7, 1928, by the Chillicothe Baking Company of Chillicothe, Missouri. This was on the 48th birthday of the man who invented the automatic bread slicing machine, by which they were able to slice that bread and sell it that way. This is the birthday of Richard Starkey, born July 7, 1940. Only we know him better as English singer, songwriter, drummer, and actor Ringo Starr, drummer for the Beatles. For those of us who were growing up when the Beatles were such a thing, it's hard to imagine that Ringo turns 83 today. Happy birthday, Ringo Starr. And in honor of Ringo Starr's birthday, today's song is I Get By With a Little Help From My Friends by the Beatles. Credited to the Lennon-McCartney writing team, Ringo sang lead on this one. It was included on their album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, released in March of 1967. It turned out to be a popular song, not only for the Beatles, but there have been at least 50 cover versions of I Get By With a Little Help From My Friends. 3 of those hitting #1 on the British charts. I Get By With a Little Help From My Friends by the Beatles. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That description lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that is called No Really. And you can also find me on Rumble and BitChute. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Microphone over there. Hello. with 202 days remaining to the end of the world. End of the year. Please, not the end of the world. 202 days remaining to the end of the year. Let's read that one again. Yep, it is. That's what it's called. All right. Third time better be a charm. There's no "the" there. One more time. Attracting. Just read the whole thing over. Are you making some sound? Get on out of here. Yeah, we're gonna edit that out. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. All right, back to work. I think we got it this time.
Yes, please make sure that you are following Vicki Bowers. She is so great. Just Google This Day in History by Vicki Bowers, and all of her links should come up. Check out her blog page, and I'm very excited for her Patreon. Hey, good afternoon, Brian. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful day, man. I love that one. That's one of my favorite outtakes, Brittany. Oh, wait. Nope, that's not right at all.
You guys want to see how these puppies are?
Yeah, let's go. Update. Let's fucking go.
Yeah. You're going to hear some little growling and shit, maybe.
What up, little dude and dudettes?
Oh, one was just playing, but they're like, oh, you came over to me.
Yeah, they're super active little things.
Oh, yes, they are.
They're getting around really good.
Hey, don't you want that blanket?
Do it. Don't let her tell you what to do.
Oh, shit. You cannot get on my laptop. Oh, yes, they get around great.
Too great. What up, little pupper right there? Hi, little sweetie.
This is the other one.
I think that was the one that I originally liked.
Yeah.
Hi, little slippy slidey.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
now we're going to play.
Get him. Rah, easy on the ears. You get him back. That's not fair at all. Yeah, you tell him. Get out of here. I don't want that this morning. That's fucking adorable. Ah! They're so adorable. I don't know if you meant to mute or not, but you were muted, Cornbread. Oh, get him. Get him. That's adorable. They're active little shits, that's for sure. Well, those couple. You're going to have puppies all over. Cornbread, you're muted, dear. Okay.
Whoops.
I wasn't sure if you knew.
I did not know.
I didn't know if you pushed a button while you were messing with the laptop. Dude, I do, but I can't, Box Man. If I could, I would.
Yes.
Also, but I got this shit here. We've been playing all morning, dude. What doing over there? What doing?
Thank you, thank you. They are precious, but they're little shits.
Oh, the fun is about to begin.
Oh, it's, yeah. Oh, I know.
They are fully active and walking and teethed and
They got sharp ass
yeah.
teeth.
Yep, you're gonna have to get like a little puppy fence now or something.
Oh yeah, that's what we're doing tomorrow.
Yep. At least contain them a little bit. That way they don't destroy the house, because that's what they're gonna start doing.
I know.
Cords and shoes and remotes and oh my god, they chew on everything.
I know, and I'm not ready.
You have 10 chewers instead of 1. 10 little chewers jumping on the bed.
Yeah.
All right, let's play our song of the day. Some Beatles, and then we'll see where we're at with our morning. Cheers, everybody.
What would you think if I sang out a tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ears and I'll sing you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends.
Whoop, whoop.
Such a great song.
Yes. Roy, they do make me happy, for the most part. Except when they get into everything.
So yesterday afternoon, got home and let Morgan out or whatever, and like I have a kid gate that if I leave the garage, like the walk-through door open, I'll put a kid gate up, so then she can go out and wander because she can't get out the big doors, and like I have the big doors open, like they're stuck, she can't get out or whatever. So I don't really put a kid gate up, so then she can go and wander and she can go look outside or whatever, and then I have this mirror up so I can see, but I had everything closed off because I had the AC on in here yesterday, and Morgan's coming and going, coming and going. So we finished the afternoon show. I jumped down, And I was just like, if she was out there or whatever, I'd go and be like, what are you doing or whatever. So I walked out, and kid wasn't up. I was like, oh, shit. So it hasn't been up this whole time. And I was like, who knows where she could be? Because she's such a wanderer. And I walked out, and she's literally just sitting out in the yard eating grass.
Huh.
And I almost cried. I was like, oh, my God, thank you for not running off because I'm a dumbass, Morgan. Like,
Right?
it's so great. But, like, I trust the shit out of her. She just, her ADHD is crazy sometimes. But you're a good girl.
Okay, hey, easy on the ears.
They have pierced puppy ears.
Yeah.
You have to, like, bottle up the puppy breath and, like, send it to people. It sounds like a weird thing to say, but everybody knows what I mean. Don't judge me. You know what I mean.
I do. I love puppy breath. I don't know why. I just do.
It's so weird. Why is puppy breath puppy breath? You know what I mean?
I don't know. And then when they get bigger, it stinks.
And she's horrible. She knows she's patient enough. She knows it's like muscle memory for me. So if she sits there and waits for me to throw the ball long enough, I fucking will. So like she'll sit there and just wait. And then sometimes she won't be patient and she'll like throw it at me. Or she'll like set it out of reach and then she'll expect me to, and I'm like, I can't fucking get it. She'll just stare at it and stare at me and stare at it and stare at me.
Watch it. I thought he was going to step on a puppy.
I'm not a fan of puppy breath. That's weird. Crazy.
I love puppy breath.
I get it though. It has a just very distinctive weird smell.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody do anything cool this weekend?
Not really.
I got caught up in a few things, and I dog sat for my brother, and
Yes, Mama Ru.
Yep, Mama Ru is exactly right. It's the mother's milk diet. That's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's kind of gross. Now I think about it.
Which is right now they've been kind of feeding off of Athena a little bit, but they've been onto puppy food and stuff like that. They're doing good though.
It says if your puppy, if it doesn't smell like puppy breath, like it could be a sign of dental issues.
Oh,
Right away, yeah. Digestive upset or even infection.
damn! I didn't know that.
Right, Amber? That's what I'm saying. But, yeah, they say the puppy breath is considered a hallmark of a healthy nursing pup under about 8 weeks old. Didn't know that. Now I do. Right, I don't know. We'll play a song and see where we're at with our morning.
Let's go.
Go with. I haven't played this one in a long time. Cheers, everybody.
evening skies in gold. The cove awakens, a story to be told. Feel the sand in beneath, so soft, so warm. A tranquil escape where peace is born. Music flows like the morning tide, a rhythm of life we can't hide. Roll it up, let the good vibe show, a spark of bliss in the soft dawn glow. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. Morning light reflects on the water's face. At the cove we found our sacred space. Roll the green, let the clouds drift high. A moment of magic beneath the sky. Time slows down as the day takes hold. The cove, our temple, the sunrise gold. Feel the rhythm, let the music play. A celebration of life in every way. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cove and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong. We're dancing in the dawn where the world feels alive. With every step, the music lets us thrive. The touch of the sand, the rhythm so free. Moments like this are all we need. Inhale the calm, let it fill your soul. Exhale the world, let the good vibes roll. The cold and the sea, they call our song. Dancing in the dawn where we belong.
What up, man bear? Hope you're having a wonderful day, brother.
What up, man bear?
We still have our morning speaker coming up. Let me see. I haven't played in a minute. All right, this has been my jam lately. The Radiohead, when we were listening to the song the other day, the Radiohead version of this, it wasn't the same song, but the Radiohead Creep song made me think of this Creep song. So cheers.
Oh.
Yes. It's me again. And I'm back. Woo. Yeah.
loving till the day he pushes me away. Never go astray. If he knew the things I did, he couldn't handle it. And I choose to keep him protected. Oh, so I creep, yeah, I just keep it on the down low. Like nobody is supposed to know. So I creep, yeah, 'cause he doesn't know what I do and know what to drink goes to show. So I creep, yeah, drink all the time, but nobody is gonna do something. Yeah, because she and I love you, yeah, but I so alive, and you know what to drink goes to show.
That's such a great song.
Yes, it is. I love TLC. Choo choo.
For reals. All right, let's stay in that same vibe. I think this is older, though. I want to say this would probably be a few years older. Okay. Oh, that song's not playing. Here we go. Cheers, cheers.
Yes.
No, you're never gonna get it. Never ever gonna get it. No, not this time. No, you're never gonna get it. My love. Never ever gonna get it. No, you're never gonna get it. Never ever gonna get it. Not this time. No, you're never gonna get it. My love. Never ever gonna get it.
in for a breakdown.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, 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 never get it.
Such a dope song. Fucking love that shit.
Yes.
Let's. One second. All right, we're gonna roll from that into some Shaka Khan, y'all. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That's such a dope song. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday morning. I fucking think it's Monday. I hope it's Monday. We are like 7 minutes before 20, everybody. Hope everybody's having a dope morning. Much love, everybody.
Yeah, Spider-Man and Freeze in full effect.
You ready, Ron?
I'm ready.
You ready, Bill?
I'm ready, Slick. Are you?
Oh yeah, take it down.
Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is serious. Let's cure it 'cause we're running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships, they seem from the start. It's all so when love is not together from the heart. Check it out. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love
Wrong
her.
move, you're dead.
That girl is never trust a big button to smile. That girl is poison. If I were you, I'd take precaution before I step to meet my girl. You know, 'cause in some motion, you'll think she's the best thing in the world. She's so she'll drive you right out of your mind, steal your heart when you're blind. Beware, she's scheming. She'll make you think you're dreaming. You'll fall in love and you'll be screaming, demon. Poison, deadly, moving it slow. Looking for a mellow fella like the vote getting paid, laid, so better lay low. Scheming on house money and the whole shit. The low pro hoe should be cut like an afro. So what you saying, huh? She's a winner to you, but I know she's a loser. How did you know? Me and the crew used to do her. I was at the bar, shake bigger and taking them all. And that night, I played the wall. Checking out the fellas, the highs and lows. Keeping one eye open, still clocking the hoes. There was one particular girl that stood out from the rest. Poison as can be with a high power chest. Michael Bivens here, and I'm running the show. Bell, Biff DeVoe. Now you know. Yo, Slick, blow. It's driving me out of my mind. That's why it's hard for me to find. Can't get it out of my head. Miss her, kiss her, love her. That girl is poison. You never trust a big button to smile. She's dangerous. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, fellas, that was another dope one. Yeah, baby, they in full effect.
Yo, what's up to Ralph T and Johnny G?
Yeah,
And I can't forget about my boy B Brown.
and the whole ain't true.
That's such a fun song. I fucking love that song. I play one more song. We'll get our morning speaker ready. We'll smoke for 420. We're 2 minutes out. And we do have Cornbread's Critters coming up after that. It's been a dope ass morning. I hope everybody's having a dope ass morning. Pretty chilling day. I don't know. See what the day brings. Great sunrise, though. I like this camera. We don't have like construction shit right there. We still get to see the sunrise over the water. So this has been the new one lately, but we'll I don't know. They have so many different cameras. I love it. Different angles and shit. 1 minute out, everybody. I love that beat of that song. It's super iconic. Like if you just played that song, no like lyrics, no vocals, it's so recognizable. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers, cheers.
Yo, Rex in effect, in full effect.
Jack swing. Yes, it's something funky that you can cling. All you gotta do is come on and sing. Word for word, every lyric that I bring. And it will surely sting your body when you're stepping cool inside a party. Watching all the girls just pumping like hotties. They had parts that look better than Ferraris. So I had to try these dancing. With this girl on my lap, I was chancing. Hoping she was the type for romancing. But my rap needed a little enhancing. Because this girlie wasn't answering nothing I said. I started getting fed and turning red. Then I told her just a bit about Ted. She gave a wink and started to think, but didn't believe a thing about the new Jack Swing. Didn't believe a thing about the new Jack Swing. I made the new Jack Swing. Yes, TR is my name. Making you dance to my thing is the way I entertain, baby. I made the beat you like. Yes, that's right, it's out of sight. All my beats are very hype. Yes, GR is moving it right. I got Key Sweat, Heavy D, Today, Moji, B Shore, and my man Bobby Brown. I got Xanaman, Redhead, Boy George, James Ames, Deja, and my homeboys Guy. And you got to get down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But didn't believe a thing about the new Jack Swing. Swing is the sound that can flatter any other sound around town. Doesn't give the same type of feeling that this one delivers. So your body shivers so bad. Some dope beat medicine you wish you had. Flipping your feelings from glad to sad. But you're not getting the things that just kill and get ripped by the new Jack Swing. Yup, yup. Yup, yup. But didn't believe a thing about the new Jack Swing. Take it to the bridge. Here we go. But didn't believe a thing about the new Jack Swing. But didn't believe a thing about the new Jack Swing.
Such a great song. Let me go. We'll play one more song and dive into our morning speaker. Hey, good morning, Cheryl. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning. Oh, you're good. No need to be sorry. We got our morning speaker coming up. We'll play a song and dive in. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning and cheers, cheers.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money, see? So yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm the new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. I drink a bottle of Hennessy you got on your shelf, so just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the umpty. Yo, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. I'm stepping tall, y'all, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos pump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky, I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this, straight gangster Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I'll eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Oh, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat. Look at me, I'm skinny. It never stopped me from getting busy. I'm a freak. I like the girls with the broom. I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. I'm crazy. Allow me to amaze thee. They say I'm ugly, but it just don't faze me. I'm still getting in the girls' pants, and I even got my own dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Do the Humpty Hump, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Check me out, y'all, I do the Humpty Hump. Just watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, do you know what I'm doing the Humpty Hump? Come on, I do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. People say, yo, Humpty, you're really funny looking. That's alright, cause I get things cooking. You stare, you glare, you constantly try to compare me, but you can't get near me. I'm giving more C, and on the floor B, all the girls, they adore me. Oh yes, ladies, I'm really being sincere, cause in the 69, my Humpty nose will tickle your rear. My nose is big. I'm not ashamed, big like a pickle. I'm still getting paid. I get laid by the ladies, you know I'm in charge. Both how I'm living and my nose is large. I get stupid, I shoot an arrow like Cupid. I use a word that don't mean nothing, like Luke did. I sang on Do What You Like, and if you missed it, I'm the one who said just grab them in the biscuits. Also told you that I like to bite. Well, yeah, I guess it's obvious I also like to write. All you had to do was give Humpty a chance, and now I'm gonna do my dance. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Come on. Yeah, sexy lady. Do the Humpty Hump. Come on, I'll do the Humpty Hump. Sexy baby. Everybody, come on and do the Humpty Hump. Do you know what we're doing? We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. I'll do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all. Let that bass groove right here. Yeah. Now that I told y'all a little bit about myself, let me tell you a little bit about this dance. It's real easy to do. Check it out. First I limped to the side like my legs was broken, shaking and twitching, kinda like I was smoking. Crazy, whack, funky. People say you look like MC Hammer on crack, Humpty. That's alright, cause my body's in motion. It's supposed to look like a fit or a convulsion. Anyone can play this game. This is my dance, y'all. Humpty Hump's my name. No two people will do it the same. You got it down when you appear to be in pain. Humping, funkin', jumping, gig around, shaking your rump. And when the doodle jump punk points a finger like a stunt, tell him step off, I'm doing the hump. The Humpty Dance is your chance to do the hump. Everybody, I do the Humpty Hump. Come on and do the Humpty Hump. Sexy lady, I do the Humpty Hump. I'm doing the Humpty Hump. We're doing the Humpty Hump, y'all. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. I do the Humpty Hump. Check it out, black people. I do the Humpty Hump.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go. All right. We're going to do a Dr. K for our morning speaker this morning. This is a newer one. Yeah, it was released like 7 days ago, I want to say.
Let's go.
Right? All right. Here we go, everybody.
Trapped. The most unifying experience of our community is to be trapped by your own life. So good examples of this are like the sad Wojak memes, right? So it's like, wake up, do absolutely nothing all day, work at hypersonic speed and finish 2 minutes before the deadline, and then cry myself to sleep and swear to myself that I'm never going to do it again. But it's not just this pattern, right? There's all kinds of patterns. I don't have enough time for all the things I want to get done, so I stay up late to do more. I'm tired because I didn't get enough sleep, and I'm unproductive because I'm too tired. And this applies to social stuff too, right? You have trouble getting women, so you cope with Star Wars. Star Wars makes me not get women, and then I have to cope again by reading more Star Wars. And this is my favorite one as a medical doctor. I drink water, I pee. I am volume depleted, so I drink water again, and then I pee. So if we look at these sad Wojak memes, it seems like this only happens to degenerate gamers. But as a psychiatrist, this happens all the time to the successful working professionals that I work with. So good examples of this are like, you've got a big deadline at work, so you pull an all-nighter. The moment that you pull an all-nighter, you kind of pull it through, you're the hero, you saved the day. But now your boss expects this level of work from you at baseline. So what used to be a heroic effort becomes the new standard, which means that you end up in this cycle of like excessive work and excessive burnout. And I also see this with like loneliness and social anxiety, where I feel so alone and touch starved that I push myself out of my comfort zone to meet people, but then I feel incredibly socially anxious and I don't enjoy it at all. So I retreat and I escape from that by going back home or pulling out my phone, and then I feel lonely again. So if we look at human beings, there appears to be a fundamental architecture that allows us to get trapped in cycles of our own making. And the biggest problem here as a psychiatrist is when people come to me, they focus on the boxes, right? So they'll say, okay, loneliness is the problem, or social anxiety is the problem. Dr. K, how do I fix loneliness and social anxiety? How do I fix the demands of my work and pulling all-nighters? How do I fix staying up late and then like waking up too late and feeling unproductive, so then I stay up late, right? So how do I fix these problems? But the reason that all of these memes literally exist is because fixing those problems doesn't work. If we really look at the fundamental architecture, the architecture isn't in the problems. The architecture is right here in the arrows. If you feel like you're stuck in a loop in your life, the problem isn't what's in the box. It's not the loneliness or the social anxiety. It is the way that you respond to it, right? So literally, if we look at a cycle, what is it that propagates the cycle? What is it that creates the trapness? It's not what's in the box. It's the arrow itself. So today, what we're going to teach you is how to break free of all of those cycles, because we're going to address the fundamental architecture that causes human beings to respond to their problems in a way that creates more problems, right? So like the solutions that you come up with are the problems themselves. So how do you fix that problem? And that's where we're going to go to the original teachings of the Buddha. So this is what I love. So I realized recently I hadn't actually read the teachings of the Buddha. Everyone talks about the teachings of Buddha and what he says, and he said this, and he taught this, and he taught this. But what I sort of noticed recently, I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but like it's always other people teaching Buddhism, right? Like you can sort of get the Bible and see what Jesus said. You can get the Gita and said what Krishna said. You can get the Quran and see what Allah said. But like, what is the text of the Buddha's teachings? Like, is there one? It's kind of weird, right? So I was thinking about this the other day, and I actually went and I found this thing called the Pali Canon, which is the original teachings of the Buddha, but that's not usually what are taught. And when I read the Pali Canon, I realized two things. First of all, why they're not taught, because a lot of the teachings in there are so based and contrary to our understanding of what Buddhism and life is, that they're like not acceptable by modern society. The second thing that I realized when I read the original teachings of the Buddha is how much of the OG Buddha he is. I understood, holy crap, by reading his teachings, this is why this guy is the Buddha, right? Like that's like, so we're going to share one of those teachings with you today, which I think has been bastardized by yours truly and everybody else. And that is the teaching of the arrow. Like I've said, one of the most frustrating things about OCD is how often it gets misdiagnosed. People can spend years trying to manage anxiety, depression, or even something else entirely without realizing that underneath it all, it might actually be OCD. And because it's so misunderstood, it gets missed. Another study showed something like 50% of people with OCD get misdiagnosed at first, which means they don't get the right kind of support early on. And even when it is diagnosed, not every therapist is trained in the specific treatment that is effective for OCD, like exposure and response prevention, or ERP. But here's the real challenge. There's a shortage of OCD specialists out there. That's where our sponsor, NoCD, comes in. It's a telehealth platform that connects you with licensed therapists who are trained specifically in ERP. Our scientific advisory board spent some time digging into NoCD's clinical approach and how they handle things like safety and escalation. And they were genuinely impressed by the level of rigor and understanding there. So if you're dealing with intrusive thoughts, or you find yourself stuck in loops of obsessive thinking or repetitive behaviors, it might be worth talking to someone who really knows what to look for. 155 million Americans have insurance that covers the cost of their sessions, making it an affordable option for therapy. They even offer in-app support when you need help between sessions, so you're never alone. You can schedule a free 15-minute call with NoCD using the link in the description below. Right? So this is the way it goes. So bad stuff happens in life. So like there's some kind of, oh, like my girlfriend breaks up with me. So that is something that I can't really control. There's some amount of pain that comes with life. That's the first arrow that life shoots at. But what most human beings do when something bad happens to themselves is they beat themselves up. Okay, so not only did my girlfriend break up with me, but now I tell myself in my mind, I am a loser. I'm unlovable. I'll be alone for the rest of my life. And so the way that we as psychiatrists and psychologists teach this stuff is like, okay, so if something bad happens to you in life, like don't beat yourself up over it. That's basically the teaching of the two arrows. And that if we sort of look at like life fundamentally, there's the things that we can't control that we're sort of victims to, but most of the problems that we have in life are because of the internal dialogue, the internal conclusions that we draw about ourselves that then create more problems. So as working in addiction psychiatry, I see this all the time where people will say like, oh my God, like I cracked and I was sober for 300 days and now I started drinking alcohol again. So that's like one mistake. But then what happens is people will say, oh my God, since I cracked after 300 days, it's impossible for me to ever escape from alcohol. I've relapsed for 5 or 6 times. I've been trying this for 5 years and I've never been able to do it. So these are the kinds of thoughts that we have, right? So this is the classic teaching of two arrows. So it turns out that that teaching is at a minimum incomplete and at maximum actually wrong. What the Buddha actually said is that the problem with all of our cycles is, once again, our internal reactions, but it goes deeper than that. He doesn't just blame the bad stuff. He blames the good stuff too. So this is what the real teaching of the two arrows is. Anytime something happens to you in life, there is an internal reaction. And it is chasing that internal reaction that propagates the cycle. It doesn't matter if the internal reaction is good or bad or neutral. So he says, if you get an A on a test and you feel like, oh my God, I should be proud of myself, he says that is a mistake. So getting an A on a test is the external thing. The internal reaction that you indulge in, I'm a winner, I'm an alpha, I should feel pride, that is actually what propagates the cycle. And this kind of like, I was like, hold on a second, are you saying that like we shouldn't feel good about good things that happen to us? And he actually says, yes, you should not feel good for good things that happen to you. He says that is the root of the problem. And that's when it sort of clicked for me, like, okay, hold on a second. This actually makes a lot of sense. So there's another sentence that he says, which he says that when we experience pain, it is the seeking of pleasure that creates the greed. And the greed is what creates the future problem. Okay, so I know this sounds wild, but what the Buddha would say is, if I feel lonely, there is an automatic desire to seek company, right? So I feel I am alone right now in the world. Like I'm in my room by myself. This is a condition. This is the first error. This is the circumstances of life that I cannot control. I'm just here in this room. And then he says, watch your internal reaction. And naturally, if I'm lonely, I should fix that, right? I should go and hang out with other people. And the Buddha says that seeking other people out when you are lonely is actually a mistake, and that's what propagates the cycle. So let's understand this in a little bit more detail. So if that sounds weird, seeking out other people if you're lonely is actually what creates the problem of the cycle of loneliness and social anxiety. This is where I think a little of neuroscience goes a long way. So let's understand like how the Buddha is like so right by understanding what goes on in the brain. So here's my brain. Here's my limbic system. So the limbic system is where I experience negative, okay? And here is my frontal cortex and my nucleus accumbens. This is where I get cravings. And then basically my cravings and my emotions go into my frontal lobes. And this is where a decision gets made. And then I execute a behavior, okay? Make sense? So when I feel something emotional and I crave something, I end up I feel loneliness over here. I have a craving for company over here. These two things combine in my frontal lobes and I make a decision. I'm going to go seek people out. And the Buddha's like, this is the mistake. So here's why it's a mistake. So every time we do this, what happens is our behavior gets more and more controlled by these two circuits. Right? So our brain learns and our brain is like, okay, when feel emotion, act. When experience craving, act. So I'm acting out of emotion and out of a craving. So now here's the problem. Now what's happened is in my decision-making apparatus, now I have my limbic system, which has a huge pipeline, and my nucleus accumbens, which has a huge pipeline. So now my brain is controlled more by my limbic system and my nucleus accumbens. So when I enter a social situation, now I feel social anxiety. Now I crave video games. Oh my God, this is so uncomfortable. And so what happens? Remember, the limbic system and the nucleus accumbens are now running the show. So what happens? This means that I retreat, right? Execute behavior. We execute the retreat behavior. So it's the same thing. The same circuits are in control. So when I'm feeling emotionally, lonely, I give into that emotion and I crave other human touch and I give into that craving. So now what's happening is I'm programming my brain to give into emotions and craving, which is why if you look at some people who are highly emotional and can't control themselves and make a bunch of impulsive decisions, it's not like they just make impulsive decisions in one area of their life. They make impulsive decisions in every area of their life. Some human beings are more controlled by their internal emotional state or their dopaminergic circuitry than other human beings. And this is what the Buddha said was the problem, is that the moment that you have, so what he kind of says is that the difference between someone who is wise and someone who is asleep is the way that they respond to a negative impulse, right? So the way that they respond to pain in life and the way that they respond to pleasure determines whether you are wise or you are asleep. And this general principle also explains why there's a thin line between love and hate, right? So if you think about your relationship to another person, if it's a very emotional relationship, oh my God, I'm so in love, I'm so in love, I'm so in love. Which part of your brain is driving that relationship connection, right? It's your emotions. And so if your emotions change, if this person upsets you or you used to love this person so much, now they break up with you, now you start to hate them, it is still the emotional circuitry that is dictating the nature of your relationship. And this is what the Buddha noticed. And he sort of said that there's a big difference between people who are asleep, and he uses the word wise. So what's the difference between people who are wise and people who are unwise? And the biggest difference is that the people who are wise have a way to deal with negativity or pain that is not seeking pleasure. That's the difference. So what he sort of says is that anytime you have something happens to you in life, you have an internal impulse. So if I feel lonely and I seek other people, I am moving from pain towards pleasure. So I'm weakening my ability to tolerate discomfort. I have to find someone else to fix my problem. And then the problem is, if I can't tolerate discomfort, the moment I go into a social situation, I will become uncomfortable again. And then I once again give in to that discomfort, and then I retreat back home. And this is what creates the cycle. Don't get women, cope with Star Wars. So if we were to cut off this arrow, right? Don't get women, and that's the end of it. You don't do any coping. Then the cycle breaks apart. The second arrow doesn't just apply to negative things in life, it applies to positive things in life as well. If you get interested in something new, you should not give in to that curiosity. And this is wild, right? Because think about it for a second. If you give in to the curiosity, you are giving into that impulse. You are being driven by curiosity. And then if your brain gets programmed to be driven by curiosity, what is going to happen when you get bored and you get curious about something else? Oh my God, I become obsessed. I get bored of it, and then I get interested in something new. Holy shit. This is it right here. The moment that you give in to curiosity, you are buying yourself the future, the karma of getting bored and picking up something else, because that part of the brain is going to get strengthened. So this is where things get tricky, because, if you're listening to this, you're probably wondering, okay, then what the hell am I supposed to do if I get interested in something new? Am I not supposed to give in to curiosity? Am I supposed to just sit there and wallow in my loneliness? And this is where the beauty of the two arrows really comes in. So the Buddha says there are a couple of important things to do. The first is people who are wise have an alternative when they have an impulse. So if I have an impulse internally, whatever this is, I have some alternative besides staying up late, right? So I don't have a time for all the things I want to get done. This is how you break the cycle. Literally, you don't do the arrow. So what the Buddha says is we need an alternative way to dealing with negativity that is not seeking pleasure. So this is where techniques of mindfulness and stuff are born, right? So the whole goal now is that when life sends you one arrow, when some bad circumstance happens in your life, the most important thing for you to do is to be non-reactive to it. So the next time that you feel curious, literally don't follow that curiosity. Sit for a minute, just watch the curiosity, notice this impulse of curiosity, okay? Noticing is the first step. Don't react to it. So whatever internal drive you have, don't react to it. The second thing that the Buddha said will really help you figure this out is he says that a lot of people focus a lot on pleasure and pain, but very few people focus on neutrality. So the next thing that I want y'all to do is to focus on neutrality. And this is huge. When you start focusing on neutrality, it changes the way that you get pushed and pulled by life. So I'll give you all a simple example. So when I feel hungry, I want to get food, right? And when I feel full, then I bask in the pleasure of the fullness. And so the moment that I create the cycle of feeling hunger, eat something unhealthy, get that dopaminergic surge, oh my God, that's so delicious, just really enjoying the food, right? Even when I eat, take a bite of a hamburger, there's a second arrow there. The hamburger can taste good, but it's my love for the hamburger, my satisfaction with the hamburger that buys me the greed or the craving in the future. And we know that's true of the nucleus accumbens as well. The moment that I get dopamine, I sign myself up for a craving for that same thing again, which creates these cycles of I don't feel like working, I get bored, I play video games, I procrastinate, then I feel really bad. And since I feel really bad, I don't feel like working, so I play video games, right? So that cycle continues. It's absolutely dopaminergic. It's absolutely limbic. So now the question becomes, what is that alternative? And it starts with the main thing that we tend to ignore in society, which is neutrality. So Buddha says, sit in the neutral state, that we have a painful state, we have a pleasurable state. What we want to do is sit in the neutral state. So if we sort of think about getting really hungry and then eating a big hamburger, right, then we feel really good. I want to play a video game. I am playing a video game. But there are a lot of times where neither of these things exist. We're not having a good time. We're not having a bad time. And the whole problem in life is that we skate right past those, right? Our life is not like mostly neutral or mostly chill. We don't dwell on those moments at all. So the first thing that I would tell y'all to do is dwell on neutrality. The more that you dwell on neutrality, the more it will buffer you against the negative and the positive states. The second thing that we need to do is recognize the two arrows as it comes to pleasure. So when good things happen to us, if we bask in those two things, if I have good fortune and like I get really lucky or I get promoted and then I get an ego, that is indulging in the second arrow of like pleasure. Does that kind of make sense? Like, so like I don't want to do that because then I'm going to reinforce the brain to make associations even with good things. And the more that I start to become attached to pleasurable things, the more greed will form. And the more greed forms, I don't know if this kind of makes sense. Greed is the thing that makes painful things intolerable. Does that kind of make sense? Like, I know this is kind of weird, but I really want y'all to think about this. Pain in and of itself is only a problem if I have greed to make the pain go away. So I don't get women. What? Cope with Star Wars. Star Wars makes me not get women. Read more Star Wars. So what is the root of this cycle? The root of this cycle is greed over this thing changing. So this is the other key thing that he sort of points out is that when we feel pain, we move towards pleasure, and it is the greed for that pleasure that's actually what traps us in the cycle. And then you may be wondering, but Dr. K, if you're saying don't do anything, then literally, what am I supposed to do when I feel lonely? And that's where I would say, I know it's like crazy, but just tolerate it. Do anything but seeking other people. And you have to do it intentionally, okay? And this is where you've got to be really careful, because if you say, okay, Dr. K, you're saying don't seek other people. Should I just stay home and play video games as well? No. Because playing video games is seeking pleasure away from that pain. You're trying to distract yourself from that pain. Does that make sense? So don't do anything to make the pain go away. And as you stop making the pain go away, it will disappear. And as it disappears, this gravity that is forcing you into social anxiety situations will also disappear. Then something beautiful happens. You can go and socialize. Then that social anxiety will not create the greed of wanting to go home. So it's the greed that really perpetuates the cycle. And the more that we give into it, the more trapped we get.
Dang, that's such a good one. I love the Dr. K's. They're so great. Definitely check out Healthy Gamer GG. I love how he explains things. Ooh. All right, we'll play a song and see where we're at with our morning. Cheers, everybody.
Eyes blink open, the light rolls in. Steam from the mud, warmth on my skin. The sky spills gold across the bay. The sun climbs slow to start the day. I stretch out slow, let my shoulders fall. The hush outside says it all. I spark one up, hear the chimes in time. This morning hits like a moment that's mine.
Smooth as the smoke from a slow first pull. Hot cup in hand, heart feeling full. Rays on my skin, no plans today.
just me and the sea and the soft sun ray. Just take a breath, warm like a note, drifting along in a sunlit coat, smooth as the smoke, calm as the tide. This is the life I hold inside.
The porch creaks soft as I shift my weight. Not in a rush, never running late. Salt on the air, heat in my chest. Each little moment feels like rest. No need for noise, no need for screams. Just open sky and my own dreams. Another sip, another spark. The world lights up and leaves its smoke. Smoke from a slow first pull, hot cup in hand, heart feeling full, rays on my skin, no plans today, just me and the sea and the soft sun ray. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove, just this moment, I don't need to move. Smooth as the smoke, deep as the blue. Mornings never felt this true.
Much love, everybody. We'll play one more song. We do have Cornbread's Critters coming up, everybody. Let's fucking go. If you would like your pet featured on Cornbread's Critters, please reach out. Cheers,
What
cheers,
he said.
everybody.
Wake up, cuckoo, it's time to rise. The sun's shining bright, got that morning high. Grab your coffee, pack that bowl. Cove-TV's on, let's rock and roll. Palm trees swaying, good vibes in the air. It's a wake and bake morning, no worries or care. Kick back, relax, let the day unfold. With every little puff, let the story be told. Wake up and talk, it's a brand new day. With Cove-TV, we're feeling okay. From the first light up to the morning breeze, we're riding that high, doing just as we please. So hit that like, share the good vibes. We wake and bake with the Cove where the sunshine thrives. From the Cove-TV couch, let's start it right. Cannabis clouds in the morning light. Smooth tunes playing, got the rhythm tight. With Cove-TV, it's a morning delight. The ocean's calling, the breeze feels sweet. Cannabis dreams make the morning complete. So grab your lighter, spark it up, take a hit. With Cove-TV on, we're all feeling lit. Wake up and hope it's a brand new day. With Cove-TV, we're feeling okay. From the first light up to the morning breeze, we're riding that high, doing just as we please. So hit that like, share the good vibes. We wake and bake with the Cove where the sunshine thrives. From the Cove-TV couch, let's start it right. Cannabis clouds in the morning light. From the first light up to the morning breeze, we're riding that high, doing just as we please. So hit that like, share the good vibes. We wake and bake with the Cove where the sunshine thrives. Let the morning unfold, let the good times play. With every little hit, we're drifting away. It's a wake and bake vibe from the start to the end. With Cove-TV mornings, you got a friend. Wake up and talk, it's a brand new day. With Cove-TV, we're feeling okay. From the first light up to the morning breeze, we're riding that high, doing just as we please. So hit that like, share the good vibes. We wake and bake with the Cove where the sunshine thrives. So wake up, Cove crew, let's start it right. With cannabis mornings and a tropical light. Cove-TV's here, so let's all connect. Wake up and talk, it's what we expect.
All right, let's fucking go.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right, Cornbread, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. Okay. First up, we have Christina call. Christina! This is Liz. Liz, the leopard gecko. Likes to explore his enrichment things in his cage and their bedroom. Likes to be brought outside to the garden.
Nice.
Favorite food and treats, calcium coated crickets. Something cool or weird. He will chase Blakely's fingers or toes around his cage if she wiggles them for him. He also watches and sleeps next to the glass as close as he can to her. Cage is at the foot of her bed.
Oh.
Next up, we have Brianna Grubbs. Bree. Love it. This is Arrow. Breed is Maine Coon and domestic long hair. So cute. Favorite treats, compressed catnip toys, relaxing and cuddling with her daddy. Temptation, the chicken ones. Something cool where she used to hop on her back paws.
Oh, weird.
I thought that was cute. Next up, we got Cheryl Howard. This is Arky. Cute. Breed is a Yorkie and Chihuahua. Favorite toy, loves her toy lamb chop. Favorite treat, piece of cheese every now and again. If not offered a piece, she will stomp her feet. Something cool or weird, she loves belly rubs, loves her morning runs, and runs to Cheryl's lap and puts her head on her shoulder, which starts all the loving. Best rescue dog Cheryl has rescued.
Oh, hi, Pupper.
Next up, we got Brittany Snyder. Oh my God.
It's so cute.
So
I love
cute.
the marble.
Yes. This is Doc. His nickname is Doughhead. And Brittany also calls him my handsome. Breed is a Great Dane. He enjoys tormenting Brittany and squishes her. His favorite toy, tiny pink unicorn. Favorite food is Purina and table scraps. Something cool or weird. He is the best cuddler and super loyal to Brittany. He doesn't realize his size, and even a tiny gate he won't go through.
Oh, so adorable.
So adorable.
It's a big boy.
And last we got Smoka. This is Princess. Favorite toy and activities is a ball and sleeping and catching mice.
Nice.
Favorite treats is Meow Mix treats. And something cool or weird. She sleeps in Smoka's sock drawer.
Oh.
She is so cute. All the fur babies are so cute. And the leopard gecko.
So adorable.
Easy.
Yes, if you'd like your pet featured on Cornbread Critters, reach out to Cornbread today.
Yes.
Dope. Well, we'll play a song and see where we're at with our morning.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Cheers, everybody.
Float and fade, let your worries slide. Clouds above and calm inside. Inhale peace, exhale the weight. Find your rhythm, trust the fate. Drift through thoughts you used to chase. Now you're still in quiet grace. Eyes half closed, feel the wave. Float and fade, let the moment save. Go to let your worries slide. Clouds above, always slide. Inhale peace, exhale the weight. Find your rhythm, trust the fate. Truth through thoughts you used to chase. Now you're still in quiet grace. Eyes half closed, feel the wave. Float and fade, let the moment save. Float and fade, let your worries slide. Clouds of fun and calm inside. Inhale peace, exhale the weight. Find your rhythm, trust the fate. Drift through thoughts you used to chase. Now you're still in quiet grace. Eyes half closed, feel the wave. Float and fade, let the moment save.
There we go. I was like, why isn't it on me? Yes, he's fucking adorable. I love all the babies, all the fur babies in the gecko. It counts. Don't forget. All right, everybody, it is about that time. We'll go ahead and smoke one more and call it a morning show. I hope everybody's had a dope Monday morning. Go ahead and hand it over to Cornbread.
For what? Oh, what do you get?
You're good. No worries. It's gonna be a pretty dope day. I don't know. See what the day brings. It's gonna be warm out, nice though, but not like it's not crazy humid.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you're good.
Much love, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in with the morning show. It's amazing day. It's Monday, and I love Cornbread's Critters. Please, please, please reach out to me if you want your pet featured, because it's amazing, and I love this segment. I enjoy it. I hope all of you enjoy it. Stay lifted, stay positive. Make sure you're following everybody you interact with. Make sure you're following everybody on the co-production because you don't want to miss out what's going on. Let's fucking go. It's Monday. It's Monday. I'm in a great mood. I'm sorry. But yes, I hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Much love.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's been a dope Monday morning. Great this day in history. Much love, and thank you again, Vicki, for that. Great morning speaker. New Dr. K. That was a really good one. Great tunes. Yeah. I hope to see everybody this afternoon, 4 o'clock, for Chilling on the Cove. It's Music Monday. Let's see what we got going on. And don't miss the Retoke at 8 tonight and Magic Mad Movie Monday at 9. It's going to be an awesome fucking day. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove team from the one and only Sir Cough-Salat. Please check out sircough-salat.com. We are still working on it. There are still segments that are under construction and stuff like that. And don't miss Talking Tunes every Tuesday night. Make sure you're following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Don't miss out on those mystery boxes, and definitely don't miss the Europe Mannequins every Sunday morning. Make sure you're following the one and only Michael Hugo, Man Bear. Don't miss out on all the vibes he brings to all the shows. Make sure you're following the one and only Mac Productions. Don't miss out on all the music he's got coming out, and definitely go check out Stormy's Lunchbox and Lounge on Facebook. I'm so excited for everything that they got going on. Make sure you're following the one and only Kelsey Dabbs Dabber Chick. Much love, Jinx, and don't miss the Dabber Chick show every Wednesday. Make sure you are following Cornbread, and if you would like your pet feature on Cornbread Cruise, please reach out. Thank you to everybody that helps support Cove-TV. I'll make this possible. Cove-TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see you around 4 o'clock this afternoon. Let's fucking go. Much love, everybody, and have a wonderful day.
In your eyes, I see you shining bright like the morning sky. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough and you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beanz is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You've got that courage, you've got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beanz knows you've got this every single day. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. When
When the world feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beanz is cheering you on every step of the way. You have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey you, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Beanz believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Much love, everybody. Catch you guys later.
Much love.